Last night, visions of sunsets fade down into the night sky. Your eyes lit up with moonlight. Eyes, fog lights clearing the darkness. Black skies hiding the bright sky. Your hand race for attention. Up above these cold waves, up above these cold waves, I can save these last days, I can save these last days. Up above, up above, up above these cold waves.
Good morning folks, welcome along. How you all doing today? Hope everyone's doing well. A little bit of a surprise, a little bit early, I know. I'm not sure if the time difference. Question, have you guys in the UK, have you switched your clocks yet? Have you gone forward in time or no? Either way, we're here, it's me, Simulation for the Nation, and we're going to have a little bit of a quick stream, a little bit about an hour. All being well, just have a bit more fun on Oakfield Farm. Before we get into it though, hello to Stephen Nesbitt, to William Peterson, Mr. Virtual Farmer, hello. Hello to Nathan as well, what's going on buddy? Gav's here as well, how's it going Gav? Haven't seen you in a while. Farmer Dan, EJ Gaming, Jeremy Daniels here, John D 6155, hello buddy, how are you? So, we're going to get cracking again, see what we can do. Hello to Adrian Moore as well, oh next weekend. So if I'm right in thinking, is it what, like 3 o'clock for you guys there? Is that right? It's 11 AM for me now, so usually my time of streaming was around 4, so we're a little bit earlier. Likely going to be a bit quieter, but that's cool. I don't mind at all. Let's get cracking. Hello to Daniel, what's going on buddy? Welcome aboard. Let's get you guys into game as well. Someone, if you wouldn't mind, let me know just how the volume's all sounding, that'd be swell. Yeah, 3 PM there we go. Cool, nice and early, I like that. We've got a little bit to do. We're probably won't get it all done, admittedly, inside an hour, but hey ho. We're halfway through spraying this field, so we're going to finish that guy off. The field 6 has been mowed, so we're going to get into there as well and see what trouble we can do. Just see how it all goes, really. Doing very well, thank you Jeremy, how about yourself? Let's get this GPS set away as well, and we'll get this field done. Just want to get some good yield coming through, so we're just putting fertilizer down right now just to kind of kick it all up there. Should be looking good. All I want is seasons. Oh, you and me both. Well, that's rude, GD, but pretty accurate. Thank you, VF. I'm glad you enjoyed it. It's well, as you and I well know, we were discussing it. Just a little bit of a fresh take on how a how I thought a roleplay could be, or a first look could be done. For anyone who hasn't seen it, I'll ask one of my mods to get the link ready for the end of the video. It is, I was thinking about how first look mod reviews and things are done, and it's always very similar because it's a very narrow kind of field of opportunity. So I decided to roleplay it. So I am also now Mike Marwell of Marwell Machinery. Guess which map we're playing on? And we are now the owner of a dealership where we're supplying the great and the many with various different types of Class and Anderson equipment, amongst other things. So yeah, it's gonna be pretty cool. Any new mods that arrive on Mod Hub or anywhere else that are interesting, I will be reviewing them as a dealer. It's kind of cool. You enjoy making silent sausages. I love that, Jeremy. How far off the mark are you now, VF? So for those of you who have seen all the videos around recently, we are back on Oakfield Farm. It's a delight to be back here as well. Really pleased to be back on what is a fantastic map. And it's been great. Like last night, so since we finished our stream yesterday, my setup is, I'm gonna say, about 80% complete now, for the most part. I haven't got any livestock in yet, but we've got a lot of the equipment that we need and wanted back. We've got everything kind of in a position where I'm happy to proceed. Oh, 68% left in here as well. There we go, we should get this all done. I think when you're spraying as well, you really get the full benefit of the birds flying out the ground. I think that's very good. So right now, Gareth, I did have to double check this as well. You can kind of see that we're cracking on through. I've missed a little bit, but it is still working, so that's kind of handy. And right now our crop type is, well, we're on the final stage as well, so that's kind of good. Gonna need my help, VF? It's not a problem. Nup, you're in. Welcome along, buddy. How are you doing today? Nice to have you on board. Welcome to this early afternoon stream. This field here is one of my favourite fields on Oakfield, just purely for how you have to get into it. I love that narrow little windy road. Works very well. I'm not actually sure if I played a 4 times map, actually. Interesting to see. I think actually what we'll do, I'm going to stop here temporarily, we'll slip over. Our John Deere Combine is ready to go. I've got a 9-meter John Deere Draper header on the back of it now, which is good news. This is the S7 series European spec, so it has like the folded pipe, but we're going to bring that home later on today. I'm going to flick on over to our John Deere, which is here, because we're going to remove the mowers and also put the rake on. Go get that field raked up. Ah, lovely, GD. Enjoy that. Hey Dal, what's going on, buddy? How you doing? Massey7736, hello my friend, how are you? Some guy uploaded this 16-time map, good lord. Where am I going here? Through without breaking anything. Although now that GD's disappeared, he won't ever see that if we do break anything. Doing very well, thank you, Dal. Oh, I think Oakfield is glorious on 19. And not that it was ever really in doubt, but it does just look splendid. Apparently it takes an hour to drive around the map. Heavens, Richard. Oh, that is big. I could always watch the rerun. I'll just cut that bit out. The power of editing. Okay, let's pick that rake. So we'll set course play up and away, see how it behaves with this field here and all the trees. It just means that we can then leave it by the time we finish that spraying and brought the tractor and the combine home, then we can just jump straight into the 1050 and get cracking with some baling. Well, there you go. I can always rely on you, Gav. The overhang on that mower. I think it catches everyone. Lancashire Farmer, what's going on, buddy? Welcome along. Foot's getting better. Ah, the boy. That's what we want to hear. In we go. Oh. Always love a screenshot. Why am I? So we're just going to start ourselves up here, but I think before we do... Perfect. I saw someone ask where do we get the header from. I did a bit of digging around last night. That header is a kind of a configuration or quick change of the... See them? I hear them, I don't see them. There they are. Beautiful. It's a slight configuration change of the rostrum. Actually, I think I found, I just typed into Google FS19 Draper mod and it came up there. Because I just wanted something I could change to a John Deere skin, really. Can the Great Plains plant do cotton? Good question. I don't know, unfortunately. I'm gonna... Maybe, Richard? Adam M! Welcome, buddy. What's going on? Okay, do this. And we'll go. Kabam. Field 6. Turns out as well, this field here is now grass. That used to be a big arable field, so we have a lot of grass to start with here. I'll have to have a look at that, Jeremy. Definitely. So 6, we're going to do 3 headlands, we're going to bypass islands, circular. Just make it a little shorter. Stream's going well. We're just pretty much started about 10 minutes ago. We're only going to go until 4 PM British time, 12 midday Eastern time, just because I have got to go to work after this, and I just fancy getting a little stream out where possible. Where's the start point? Right there. Go. Sweet. Oh, we also have our truck now. We've got our Volvo, we've got a tipper trailer and a flat trailer. Volvo Globetrotter. Looks very nice. Could maybe do without the Michelin man. But look at this. If no one sees me coming with all of those beacons, there's a problem. Oh yeah, Jeremy, the field numbers are a little bit mixed up there just to cause a little bit of extra problem. Yeah, about 45 minutes, Adam. Roughly about that. I'd love to get a variable shut-off going on here as well. I haven't got the time or the patience to make that script work. There we go. Field 16 in live. Field 16 is a brute. Yeah, that's the new 43. That's the field you gotta remember, because if anyone asks you to do anything on 16, then you know it's gonna be a big job. So this 724 I'm using, it's actually 722 I've got. This was from Forbidden Mods as well. Has a few extra features. I can open the door. I can... where's it gone? There we go, I can open the sunroof and the rear window, should I feel inclined to. Quite nice. Very lots of different tire configurations as well, it gives us plenty of options there. But otherwise, other than that, everything is looking good. I think Oakfield Farm is one of the few farms that I can just sit here and farm without ever feeling tired or frustrated of the map. Just keep on grinding on, really. It's great for that. What we'll probably do is do one more pass and then given the headland we'll call it there. It's already all been fertilized once, this is just to get maximum yield. It is Gav, isn't it? It's really good. The configurations on it are fantastic. Particularly with the monitor as well, when you change from Vario to Vario Profi, it gives you different size monitors inside. That's a nice little touch. I like having the sounds back on the sprayer as well, just so you can actually tell when you've enabled, disabled. It really does, Jeremy, yeah. And what I may do one day as well is take field 16 and split it up a bit, make it smaller somehow. I've just got your message there, VF. I don't know how that's happened. Hey, Sim Gaming, welcome along, buddy. How are you doing today? Welcome to the slightly early stream. May have caught a few people by surprise. They have Gav as well, yeah. I haven't got that one downloaded yet, but I do like a good 900 in game. A lot to be said for it. I will try and get into your streams now, yeah, although I'm not sure I'm going to be able to with work, but we'll always try and poke my head in for a few minutes where possible. Quick question, how is the stream coming through for everybody? I've got an orange bar on my encoder, but it seems to be okay. Alright then. Oops. All good for me. Thank you very much, Jeremy. It's good to hear. I am currently playing around with the, although I don't really know the buttons to play around with, the script that came out recently to adjust how much spray you're applying at any time. So I'm going to have a bit of a play around with that. I like that idea quite a lot. There we go. Hey Paul, what's up buddy? Welcome along. How's it going today? Okay, so we're just going to take ourselves back. zip along the edge of the field here. Slobodan, welcome buddy, how you doing? Good to hear. Just need to do something. There we go. In honor of being a fellow Geordie. Birds. I have also just recorded an episode for tomorrow on Oakfield. I'm going to be mixing this in with a few other options as well, so that will be coming shortly. So keep an eye out for that one, usual time tomorrow morning. And if you haven't done so already, there is the link for my first look video that came out yesterday. Oh, and hey, whilst we're here as well, let's have a like spike. I'm very much getting into using my Stream Deck now. It's becoming an invaluable tool. We can get rid of you. I think. Usually I would go back through past the church, but I like this road a lot. This is one of my favourite features of the map. Hey Tino, welcome back buddy, how you doing? I do love this little windy dark road. I'm doing very well, thank you Tino, very well indeed. Still fighting this stupid cold that won't leave me alone, but yeah, all good. Ah yes, these farming simulator traffic, always a pleasure. Unbelievably slow at times. Well, there you go, he's flying along right now. Currently I think I'm on like day 4 or 5 of the thing and it just won't leave me alone. Ah, thank you Paul. Appreciate that one. My first look was probably the most excited I've been for a first look. It's not, in my own admission, it's probably not one of my better first looks, but I was just so excited to get into the game, and I think that comes across in the first few minutes. Oh, I envy you, Tino. Maybe I'll get to that stage soon. I like the suspension in this seat here. It works very well. Okay, so we'll stick this back into here for now. We'll keep the narrow wheels on because we're going to go out and do some spreading at some point. You're welcome, Paul. No problem at all. Glad to have you on board. Message me on Discord as well because it'll remind me to do something else. Pay attention. There we go. Keep all that for now. Do you think we'll get a patch 1.4 at some point, maybe, Richard? Yeah. Not for a while yet, I wouldn't have thought, though. I think maybe after the mod contest. How far through is it? He's only just on the headlands, so we'll give him a bit of time to get further ahead. Which means we can just scoot across to our combine. So we are going to turn off our GPS first. That's one thing I hope that WAPS is able to include soon is it remembers how your GPS was saved. So we did go for the 7 series, or the S series, the S700. This is a bit bigger than the original version Oxy gave us. If you remember back to my original FS 17 Oakfield. We did just upgrade towards the end, so it seems fair to bring it back. Just spill up to the yard, park this out of the way in the yard, and then we'll be good to go. I'll head that car first, that's for sure. And around we are. Tidy. Yeah, it's a nice looking machine. I do like the fact it's a little bit more European spec, so it has the correct kind of like auger configuration. It's going to be a good machine for us here. Hopefully find some fields with contracts on so we can get a little bit more usage, because at the moment we don't have a great deal of cereal fields right now. We need to plough in some grass at some stage. But yeah, the first field we will be coming to is this one here, and then up onto the oilseed rape on the hillside there. That needs to be sprayed though first. No, not yet, Paul, no. I think at this stage he's going to leave that. I wouldn't be surprised. But I was toying between the idea of bringing this combine back or a Class Selection 670, which looked quite good actually, but I thought it would stick with what we had. And the interior on this one is marginally better as well. You're welcome. Oh, we're doing 20. Still got over half an hour left, that's awesome. A little bit twitchy on my steering still. I'm getting used to the steering adjustments that I need to put in for the upgrade. It's a little bit more sensitive, but we're getting there on the controller. This is the S series, the S790. It was a conversion that I found on Forbidden Mods. So yeah, it's pretty much just a scaled up. It's like a hybrid between the T series that we start with in game here on Oakfield and the S series, just so it makes it a little bit more European spec friendly, really. Makes it a little bit more manageable without that massive long auger. I have put on this header is, for the eagle-eyed amongst you, this is just a Rostelmash header, but with a config script on to allow it to be changed colour. Which is great because it makes it look John Deere green, and it's 9 meters rather than having. My main problem was always that I think I mentioned yesterday that the in-game John Deere headers, one's quite small and one's too big, whereas this is kind of halfway, but we're not quite halfway in the middle, but close enough. Okay, so what we'll do for now is just sling the header into here. Soon. Oh. Oh, miles over. Let's try that again. Easy. What will we even do? Just get it right out of the way here. I am stuck, it would appear. Good. Yeah, we'll come back to that. Let's get some baling done, I think. Don't you know it, Daniel? Don't you know it? Don't want to scratch up the combine. Yeah, Paul, so this is this draper fits it quite well, actually. Quite like it as well. It's... Hang on, let's just get rid of that again. So yeah, this guy here is just, it's a nice little size header. 9 meters, Draper Flex, kind of works, fits quite well. It's not as nice as having a legit John Deere header, but those are just too big. Like the 13, 14 meter one, just too much for me. So just do a little bit of a turn around here. Now my idea, and tell me what you think of this folks, because I think it could work out quite well. What do you think about new DLC? Slowdown? I like it a lot. I'm going to try and use as much of it as I can. My idea was to get the square bale wrapper from the DLC, position it down here, and then just slowly start stacking and wrapping square bales out here. Now that could kind of work, I think, and then push it back down to here, and do the same. What do you think to that idea? And by doing that as well, it'll allow us to use the, obviously the square bale wrapper, but also allow us to use the old the square bale handler, which would be a good idea. Fun fact, if you hear any weird kind of snoring sounds, that is my dog. I hope they come through actually. Something tells me we're not going to get through this gateway here. We're going to give it the best shot. The big old fence I don't think will quite make it. Oh god, I love a vent. Look at this. Hi, Nathan's going well, thanks bud. Going very well, how about yourself? What's new in the world? Nailed it. Exactly, Paul, yeah. Might not be too bad an idea at all. Why did I get a 1046 and another 1050? That's weird. Let me change that. I do like these cherry front weights, they are very good. Good to hear, Nathan. Meadow Grove still got you working hard, I guess. It's ridiculous to think that this is quite a big square baler. But that fence makes it look tiny. Actually kind of raked up quite well. It looks like there's a lot more here than I ever imagined it would be. So that's always good news. See how the bales come along. Ah, I mean Paul, there was always going to be some Massey in here somewhere. Let's just not get carried away with ourselves. But yeah, it is looking good. It is looking very good. Teams up very well with the big fence actually, I must say. Cool, that's good news, Nathan. I hope that Cosplay's not going to run into my bales too much. How many have we got on there? Oh, we've actually knocked out quite a few bales here. I'm impressed. Don't have to worry about them. Yeah, no kidding, I bet. That will be something special. Be awesome if you can get it onto a console as well for the any console gamers. That'd be really good news. I always forget with Courseplay, they don't quite remember that this field goes beyond those trees. We'll have to rake that one up on our own. Still not to worry, we're making some nice little progress here. I think the 1050 fits Oakfield. I really do think it just blends in very well with the fields and the farm and the entire surroundings. Longest save on your own map, there you go. I don't know how many hours I've got on. I've got probably got quite a few on there now, as you can imagine. But Oakfield's going to steal a little bit of time away. Oh, I've missed a bit. Oh dear. I think I can know one man in particular when he gets hold of this map, and Gav, you may be quite similar as well. We'll dominate it with fence and big equipment, because I think Dusty Dave will be doing that exact thing as well. That is true, Jeremy. That is true. At least you found one though, Nathan. That's always good news. I think right now we're getting to the point where, like, if you look at the British maps that are either out or coming very soon, there's a lot of variety coming in right now, which is great news. So you can still always have Marwell, Oakfield when it arrives, Meadowgrove, Nuston Farm is a good variation, a good mix-up to shove into there. Sutton Farm's still around, which I still quite enjoy. It's just if you need a little bit of a distraction from the other games you're currently on, they work perfectly. It's just a superb map, it really is. What I think we'll do, we've got 3 tractors on the farm. The fence going to be going onto the front will eventually go onto the fertilizer spreader, so when that John Deere finishes raking, we'll use that to go and get the equipment for, or at least the equipment from the DLC that we need, and then we'll get that set up. It might not be finished up today's stream, judging on time, but we'll certainly get it done soon. Exactly, Dal, it's a real good one. Is a 7R? What have I gotten to? I haven't even. I've used the 7R as far as like a visual aid, really, more than anything else. But after that, no, it's all pretty small. T6. I've got a John Deere 7710. That's probably the biggest I'm using. Even though that's probably not much bigger than the T6, to be honest. Hey, Farming Man Rickus, what's going on, buddy? How you doing? What have you missed so far? Well, from yesterday, this field's been mowed. We have done a bit of spraying as well. And got that one all up and away. And then, yeah, now we're just going to get cracking with the baling before, hopefully, we'll be able to get some bales wrapped. That's the dream. Give me a 7R and a 3-meter cultivator. I love it. Doesn't quite seem right, but you'll take it. Interesting that these bales come off with a bit of space in between them. Never noticed that before. That's kind of odd. Hey Dan, what's going on, buddy? How you doing today? What's new in the world? Don't I might have to do it to try that out, Nathan. I have to see what that's like. To see the massive tube roll down a hill. Daniel, Meadow Grove has been sent back to testers after a few fixes by Nathan. PC version, at least console version, is a little bit behind there. I think you could be right there, Paul. I think it could well be that time. Which would be great, actually. Really, really nice to see. They flex a little bit, yeah. You can actually, if you spike them at one end with the loader, for example, you can pick them up and they do wave around a little bit, which is kind of cool. Way more bales here than I ever thought. That's great news. Look at that. Nice setup. Oh, awesome, Nathan. That's great. Giants give you any indication as to how long testing would be for it again? Farming Man, I now use an Xbox One controller, or a wired Xbox One controller, I should say. And this map is glorious. Let's put it that way. Absolutely stunning. And how do you get people to know about it? You just keep plugging away. It seems like it's taken forever for your channel to grow. Just keep hitting it, and it will, if you keep doing it well, and keep putting some hard work and effort into it, it will shoot up. Thing with time lapses, if that's all you're going to do, time lapses are an odd situation. They work really well with some people, and some people not quite so well. Although there do seem to be more and more kind of time lapse channels around these days, so maybe they're on the up and up. Oh, great news, Nathan. Yeah, Paul, it's a shame they don't really even try for that reason. It'd be nice to see them have a go. So yeah, what was that? Not a surprise, but what I didn't realise at the very beginning was that, if I bring this back up, oh, go away. Bring this back up, that we had field 1 is now grass. I think field 2 and 3 are as well. 3 always was. But yeah, so we've got a lot of grass. We've got field 5 over there, so we could make a huge amount. We'll see how this first field goes though. We've got quite a lot in here. We're going to keep baling for another 10 minutes or so, and at that point I want to go and try out the bale grabber in a little bit more detail, so we'll go and pick that up. Oh, I'm missing. There we go. No, I don't think it would be. I think you're right. I think they leave it to the people who can instead, which makes perfect sense. Field 1 is arable? Excellent. I thought it showed up as grass on mine earlier. Oh, I've got it down as being grass now for some reason. Because it used to be arable, for sure. Field 1 always was, but I think we're in grass. In fact, we'll have a look see. Hey William, what's going on, buddy? How you doing? Had that baler on a 6215. I think I could definitely pull it. I'm just enjoying getting back to some 1050 life. Well, what should be 1050 life, but I messed up, so it's 1046 life. can't quite catch up with the rake, man. He must be going just a little faster than me. You need to get pulled up some hills. I would like you to get a 1050 on Meadow Grove, Nathan, with a 4-thorough reversible plough. That should just about pull it. I love that Giants actually included one in the base game, just for the ability and the detail they can incorporate into a mod. It's absolutely stunning. HC, welcome along. How you doing, buddy? Nice to have you on board. I love that, Nathan. What we might do is just hire a tractor to use on the bale wagon chasing thing. See how that works. For any one of you who have yet to do so, the following links are for my Facebook and Discord server. Do make sure you go and join along. Get yourself involved there. Do you think the IC script is going to be available? I have no idea, to be honest. I hope so. Ariel? Not quite sure. An 8RT would actually be pretty cool to use on Meadow Grove. Still quite nimble. Do they really pull? That's funny. That is amusing. Okay, so what we'll do actually, we're going to get to the end of this row and then we're going to go pick up a baler, a rented tractor at least, and we'll buy the baler tracer that we want to use, because we've got an awful lot of I always make an awful lot of straw bales. I like to sell them, I like to keep them for cattle as well, so we'll definitely get those coming in. William White, you're not wrong, and I do believe that's been worked on as well, so that should definitely be making a reoccurrence, and that will be very interesting to see how it looks, for sure. And yeah, I am all set up after that. I know Oxy has a few plans ahead of him, which will be brilliant, so yeah. We'll see what happens. Let's just we need So we probably need the bigger one, huh? You reckon? Yeah, let's actually go for that one. Which bale handler do you reckon we should get, guys? The Stack Pro 7200 or the TSR 3450? Hey Reese, welcome along, buddy. How you doing? You want the Air Island map? I can totally get behind that one, yeah. Looking forward to see how that one looks. It's going to be great. Really is. Well, yeah, so let me know which one we should use between the Stack Pro and the TSR in chat, guys. Whilst we do, let's go find the tractor that I want to use with it. It's a modded fast track that I found. This one. Rim colour is like that. Some nice big white tyres on here. Splendid. I don't need GPS, let's go for that. Good. No, let's lease you. Stack Pro. Cool. Stack Pro it is. And we'll buy you. Hey, I'm nearly finished. Cool, that's good. Got subsoil I need to bring back to the yard still. Okie dokie, and away we go. Nice and quick track to put into a bale chaser, always a fun idea. And then only to get stuck behind cars going no miles an hour. That's the dream. Thing is, with the FS traffic, it's not even anything the map maker can really do, because if they speed them up at all, they become so erratic. You just can't kind of predict them at all. Power! Go, 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 go! Yes, easy. So yeah, the idea being that on my series, at least on Oakfield, that we would buy and sell, or we'd sell all of our straw. We would make a lot of straw and we'd sell it all off to make extra income. I'm going to be doing that again. So it's all going to have to get bailed up there, which is no bad thing. Yeah, I think you're right, Paul. It does seem to be that point, which is unfortunate, but it's completely understandable. Afternoon, Caleb. What's going on, buddy? How you doing? Welcome aboard. Oh, it's a bit twitchy. A little too twitchy at high speeds here. Oh, blind corner overtake. Don't do this at home, kids. There we go. That's pretty mean, actually. It's going to get posted in there, isn't there? And I've hit it. Good. I've learned that this does not have the tightest turn circle in the world, but we'll navigate around that. Oh, it sure has been, Caleb. What a delight it is as well. Now what we'll also do is jump into here. Stop that. I'm just going to actually leave the rake here for now. So we haven't quite finished, but I want to go down and lease the bale wrapper. So we'll need that as well. Hey, Witchy, what's going on? How you doing? We've at least got ourselves set up here. We've got another 5-6 minutes left to go. It is a little earlier than usual. Blame the clock's not like our daylight savings in North America happens a little bit earlier than you guys. Everyone hide. Go and get hold of that big bale wrapper and then set that all up so we're set up for success for the next one. And life would be good. Come on. How long am I streaming for, Caleb? I will be going for another 5 minutes or so. Not long at all. Where do I get this tractor from? The fast track, I'm assuming, because this is in-game. This is the vanilla. The fast track came from forbiddenmods.de or forbidden-mods.de. It's available on a few sites. Is this the model from last year or from FS17, but with some configurations in there as well? It's nice to have an older, different style fast track, I think. And you wouldn't ever want any of my mods. It's from pretty much 3 locations typically. The Mod Hub, Forbidden Mods, or FS UK. That's what my trivector is for me. Hey Brody Mod, welcome along buddy. It is indeed, it's fantastic. Really enjoying it. It's great to be back. Around this time last year, when Oakfield came out for 17, my channel was around, I don't know, 400-500 subscribers, and Oakfield was one of the maps I really enjoyed and really kicked on. Hey, Poly Games, welcome along. It is a great map. It really, really is. Is the map out now? Oh, I just crashed reading that. Hey, Yelly, welcome along. It is in testing now. So myself, Landy, Rainbow Dave, and Virtual Farmer are all testers of the map. So we're going to be doing live streams and content on it, and pointing a few little things out that might need changing to Oxy, and then he'll bring it out as soon as possible. You played that map with Seasons all the time? Oh, it was amazing with Seasons. I can't wait to see it back on with Seasons, for sure. Bear with me 1 second. KK Lewis, welcome along. How are you doing today? Nice to have you on board. Right, we're going to release this bale wrapper. That's the one we want. No, 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 no. For anyone who would like to see it as well, who hasn't seen it yet, there is the link for my first look video. Do make sure you go and check that out. If you do have any... Well, that's weird. Oh, there we go. Sorry to ask, but do you have an idea? Something new? Well, that's the tricky thing with the time lapse. Everything's kind of being explored, really. You've just got to keep playing around and see what you can find that works, and mainly though, see what you enjoy doing, because if you don't enjoy doing it, that comes across quite easily on the video. So you've got to make sure that you are enjoying it all first. How does this thing tow? Is it looking okay? Oh yeah. DLC so far is looking good. I'm enjoying it. I'm really just kind of getting stuck into it, but yeah, nonetheless, loving it a lot. You're playing 19 on Marble right now? That's awesome, Brody. Love to hear it. Ooh, you indicated the wrong way. I approve of that message, Witchy. Nice quiet stream today, but let's see if we can get the 30 likes if we're not there already. How many are we on if there are any moderators? I quite enjoy streaming this time of day. It's very soothing. Where did I get the Ripper from? Again, the Ripper arrived to me from Forbidden Mods I found on there. We're at 30, fantastic. That is awesome. Let's see if we can get up to 35. John D. Tractor's your favourites? There you go, Brody. A good looking machine, I must say. No Massey, obviously, but, you know, good enough. So what we're going to do, we'll set this all away. I'm pretty much going to get it all set up, and then we're going to call it a day for today, but that's not a problem. There's always tomorrow. Or maybe not tomorrow, actually, maybe Thursday I might be able to sneak a stream in. Thoroughly looking forward to getting all of this up and functional, that's for sure. If one of my mods could grab today's video link, please, for the mod review, for the kind of the roleplay review, that would be fantastic. Hello, American Farmers Gaming, welcome along. How are you doing today? What's going on, buddy? You've joined us just at the end, unfortunately, but nonetheless, we'll be good to go. think everyone's looking forward to the Air Island map. Actually, it's going to be really interesting to see how it all, to see it in action. Ooh, that's a bump. When am I next streaming, Caleb? I would say probably, I think Thursday, maybe Friday actually. Friday could be the day. But yeah, keep an eye out for that. If not, then definitely, definitely on Sunday. Catch you later, Caleb. Thank you for stopping by. Really do appreciate it. I'm just going to put you about there. Any other options I can have here, or no? Ah, GD, and with no crashes either. But no, we're about done actually. We're just about to wrap it up. What we're going to have a quick play around with is this. I haven't really done anything with this. Unfold. Beautiful. I love the little engine on the back. So we will start this one from about here. I do really like that a lot. That's going to work out very well. We're going to stack the bales in here with the auto chase, with the bale chaser. Get the telehandler up for the next episode, and then life will be sweet after that. This tractor's going to go back down to the field, and we'll be good to go. For now, though, right there. Wait. For now, though, unfortunately, we must leave it here. I have got to dash, got a full day of work ahead of me still, so that's going to be interesting. And we will kind of be back on Oakfield Farm throughout the week. Keep an eye out. There's going to be a video coming tomorrow on Oakfield Farm, and then we'll be back to Meadow Grove for a bit at Oakfield Farm, and well, you'll see how it goes when it comes. For now, though, I've had a wonderfully chilled out stream. Thank you ever so much for swinging by, everyone. I wish I could have gone for a little bit later. If one of my mods could grab today's video, like I say, and stick that into the description, or into the chat, sorry, that would be great. And we will leave it here, so have a great rest of your day, everyone. Enjoy what you're doing, and we will see you over the next few days. Catch you all later.